Okay, hello. Now we're going to talk to my good old water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What is going down with you in this neighborhood of the free? What we need to know? Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate everyone coming towards me. But let's see what we need to bring out for y'all. Let's see the message for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So y'all bear with me. Let's see what comes out. What do y'all need to know? Something about some loss and sorrow and grief and depression. Somebody's going through a loss and some sorrow right now. What is this over? What is this loss and sorrow? So someone may be feeling some loss and sorrow over what, Spirit? What's this loss and sorrow over? Because of cutting ties, moving on. You know, someone is here, is cutting ties and moving on from a situation, and they on a ship, and someone is leaving someone. So someone feels a loss and depressed. What else is going on here? What else is going on in your Spirit? A divine masculine. Something about a divine masculine. Something about a divine masculine feels a loss and going through a separation from something. What else is going on? Something about you're better off, your happiness. Something about you'll be better off. So change your perspective of it. You're better off. You don't even know it because somebody's cutting ties with something. Because someone was getting karma. Something about cause of effect was debts. Somebody was having karma because of debts. Somebody was holding on and spying and chasing someone. Someone was doing a lot of chasing and holding on, and what else? And what else, Spirit? Something about a third party. Somebody was a third party influence and they were doing a lot of chasing, and they needed to think healthy. Someone needed to change the way they think about things and start working on their health and working on their inner self and start healing. See, someone started healing themselves and purifying themselves and realized that, it was time to heal the mindset and what you're thinking about doing. It was time to put it in a good way of saying I had to. Because someone self-indulged, needed to time to heal their shadow side. So they was heartbroken and disappointed and feeling lost. Somebody was heartbroken and feeling lost about a situation. And so they became a runner. Someone was ghosting and disappointed, being invisible. They just went away like a thief in the night. They separated themselves. Because of so much, they had to go get themselves. Someone wanted to leave stress alone, and I don't blame you. Stress kills. Stress kills, man. Someone was trying too much turbulence and stress, so it was time in the waiting game. And the clocks, they was looking at the clock, and time was moving like a clock. It says, but somebody was sending you telepathic songs. Somebody was daydreaming about wanting a second chance to reconsider with them, but they was distracted about something and sidetracked. They set their boundaries and they abandoned and was rejected and went withdrawn. Someone went within because of their pride and ego. Someone was making memories and learning from things and longing and craving, and they stopped aching for the troubles and bad things coming in their life. They let that go. I don't blame you. It was time to let that mindset. He was thinking that troubles would always be. Troubles ain't gonna always be here. That's if we allow it to be. So, anything else about this grief, this sorrow we got going on with water signs? How y'all doing? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And all black magic won't work on here. It goes me back to center on my chakras. I say pterodactyl music. Thank you, Archangel Michael and spirits, and thank you, ancestors. I love y'all for all the help y'all done. And Most High, you know what's up. What's the loss here? Somebody lost something in the world. It's going to change. Someone lost something in the world. What's this you lost? It's something that's got to do with the world. It's a change coming so somebody can do what they got to do in this world. It says something about a two of coins. See, they had difficulty launching new products, projects and situations and new things because they was embracing and worrying and concerned. They needed to change, which they could face, change themselves. So this person decided to go in and make changes on themselves. This person wanted to go, this Two of Coins wanted to go and change themselves. And this emperor did. This emperor was making change in their life. They decided to change themselves from this Nine of Cups in reverse. See, mistakes and materials and infections and misplaced truth, false freedom. They disputes. They started to change the way they see disputes and things. They just felt like it was to argue is just a waste of time, and it's just wasting your time to sit there and argue over conflict and feed drama and living in hell. It just wasn't worth it. So this person let it go. They decided, I'm not living in no more hell. I'm letting it all go. And this person let it all go. And they didn't understand how this person can just walk away because they let hell go. Ain't nobody want to deal with no hell, especially if you bringing me hell. I sure ain't finna deal with you long. I'm going to send you on with the peppy long suckers and send you on about your way. Because I'm famous for that. Breaking egos is my biggest thing. So let's see what's going on, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's the message here about this, karma and you walking away from things because you had to. You just see things that's different. You just walked away from it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm moving on up from the wrong mindset. It's finally time of peace to learn your lesson. Beans don't grow on the kitchen, and beans don't grow on the grill. So I'm stepping it up, and I'm moving it on, and I'm gonna get on this grill. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, there's some names here. Something about these names, some people that someone was moving on from all this. They was not dealing with it. Something about Haley in the past. See, they wasn't on top of this in the past. Somebody gets 20 years in jail. Somebody may have to go to jail for 20 years and plus go to rehab because they have drugs allegedly trigger one in their system and they need help. Someone wants someone to shut up. Somebody with an S. They say, shut up. Stop talking. This says, they're not going to shut up. This person said, I ain't going to shut up. I ain't going to shut up. What's wrong with y'all? Why should I shut up? I need to tell everything. I need to start with the water. Somebody like they did. They don't tell everything. They're like, I'll tell everything. What you want to tell me, shut up? I never shut up. I'm challenging y'all. Somebody has two sides to them. This person has a wolf in sheep clothing. Somebody says, but God is watching, is here. Yeah, the Lord God is here for you. God see everything. God say, I see everything. Don't worry about these people. I see what they doing. I see it. I seen you. I seen you what you done. I seen you what you done. So you want to play, dog? Okay, it says the whole community is with disease. They tried to give you this black magic, black fire. They tried to give you sex diseases. All went right back, and they got all these diseases allegedly because they were doing it to you. They was under the moon freaking it all, so they got all that back. They said magic was done on you to get pregnant, but it was in reverse. It's not happening. Somebody was doing magic with that. I started to remember what happened that day when the cops pulled me over, and I don't want them to take me out if I remember. Then they would take me out allegedly. Somebody at 35 if I start talking. Somebody said, watch out, bad people are coming to you. Somebody bad, they ain't going to the hospital if they come this way. It's karma. You come this way, you going to the hospital. That's what most I said. You can't come here. You ain't causing no more deaths. There was 3 deaths in the past this person did. There was a father that said they loved you. There's a father that loves you. And this person knew about these 3 deaths in the past. They was getting too... And so sickness is coming. They need to watch out and take the vitamins allegedly. Somebody need to take the vitamins, not a doctor either, but you need to take them vitamins. You want to avoid, because they try to send it to you deadly, man. Did it then somebody from Idaho, it says, club, do not go to that club because someone's going to be there to hurt you. Don't go out to the club. Somebody invites you to the club. It says, because the blood gang is doing work on you with the government and the president. They were all working together to do blood rituals or something, allegedly. I don't know if true or not, but they said they all was working on it in this blood gang. They was trying to take somebody out. Real no cops. Boy, the blood gang wanted that person, boy. They said, you say something, it's your ass. Someone named Collie. They wanted the blood gang, they wanted you. They says, be prepared to lose family and friends when you become blessed. Be prepared to lose them because they're going to get ghosts now. They ain't going to stay with you. They're going to be mad at you, but they ain't going to stay with you. I'm going to let you know they're going to be mad at you. It says, this is a healer from the past. And you can't take out no healer. You lost your mind. Prosperity lies ahead for this person. It says, took my energy from me for bad spells. They was trying to take somebody's energy. But, they said they were lying, but they was not lying. They was telling the truth. This person was trying to put spells and take their energy. She not you and never will be, so give it up, dude or chick. It says you need to get stopped or you will go away. That's what these people said. Crazy, if you don't stop, they're going to take you away. Allegedly. Most High said, you try. Somebody in Kansas, and Most High said, you try. 222, you better pay attention to the signs. Most High said, and D is in the reverse. So that's what I said. It's simply that. I said no. I said no, and you better learn. It says, I love you and you all that you are. No, they don't. They lying. It's in reverse. It said, twin flame love in the past. Said a healing childhood trauma. They don't want to heal their trauma. That's why that car wreck is coming for the past, present, and future. Somebody that don't want to heal themselves from that situation, they finna have a wreck or something. That's what Most High said. They'll let you might wake up 10. And see, they had intentions on doing that to somebody else, so it's intentions going back to you since you don't want to do the things you need to do. And the Most High said, I'm telling you, you're going to learn the meaning of doing right by people. That's what Most High said. I'm just going by what I'm hearing. It says, you don't know how many times I tried to just reach out to you. Go to that. See, this was a D person walking. And see, somebody get that. They're going to find somebody. D-E-A-D body was found in the river. Somebody found somebody's body or going to find this body that's in the river. Allegedly, that somebody did something in the past they shouldn't have did. God is watching the whole thing and no worries. See, God saw you with that river. It's coming out the river. So what was in the river is starting to float up. Something about Lovelace. Something about Lovelace. Someone said, get a job. You fake. They wanted to know. They said you fake. And it says, but they're watching on you to come back home. They waiting on you to come back home. Most High said, I'll be waiting for you. Most High said, I'll see you at the door. And if you come over there this door, you watch what you get when you come to this door. See, you won't have no success. It won't be successful. I'll let you know that. It says, I call police on you, on this Pisces. Somebody called the police on the Pisces. They says, your commitment was being tested, but this Pisces didn't care. Somebody was a Gemini. They says love sometimes is real drama. See, they thought they need to watch out because they don't have an idea. This person don't have no idea what's going to go down, but they're going to learn here in a minute. They said someone here is living the color purple. They're actually living the life of the color purple. Someone named is a Taurus. There's a Taurus here living like the color purple. Man, I hope you ain't doing like the color purple. That says your health will be better once you calm down and relax and start realizing about your foundation. Because, see, that could be a shutdown coming due to all these lies in the government. Some lies is going down in the government, allegedly. I'm hearing they might have to shut it down. They're going to correct it because there's some lies going on in the government. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what that means. They said somebody here was saying you had dementia and mental health. And that's what they were saying in their hypertension. They was going down the line calling you all diabetic, allegedly, back in January. But you're going to be the last man standing. See, that was baby girl in the past doing it, watching you a lot. They was dreaming of RAPEDINGU. They wanted to take you out. Someone named Taylor. In the past, someone named Brittany in the past said, and Grandpa Ted said, Bradford said, you should have listened. You should have listened about that chicken pox in the past. See, there was a Scorpio here. I have prayed for men in faith that have not failed me now. Luke 22:32. See, it's not going to fail you because Grandpa said, I got your back. Don't worry about these folks because they all going to jail. That's what I heard. Jail, jail, jail. They mistrust you, but they gonna have to learn. Children's wealth was being stolen, so protect your children's wealth. They're trying to steal your children's wealth allegedly. See, they sold your soul to the underworld, and see, they can't cash in. See, your soul was sold. But your dreams will come true, no matter. They sold to the wrong person. I call back my energy on that. Anyone that sold or did this to someone, I ask justice in the ether and judgment be on their head. And any magic told upon you that is on these people to do this and be act like this, I ask that it to be the energy is back to the person that sent it. Let them feel their own deal and what they sent out. It is your own energy. That says, why did you take out somebody's mother? You tried to take out their mother. You took out the father. You were trying to take her out. Your son or daughter was trying to do this. They were trying to take you out, man. They said you looking for a better life now. Somebody said they was, but they ain't looking for no better life until they take you out. This is a sugarcane love story now. It says success is not a journey. It's not a destination either. It says support is important in this world, and if you ain't got no support, then they feel like you was not gonna make it. They daydreaming that nobody supports you, especially in Idaho. They show daydreaming that nobody supports you, and see, they was taking and hacking your phone and taping you, and they was your cutoff game is so good they don't know how to take it. You cut them off so good. This bad man or lady that brings a lot of drama in my life. They said no. Sometimes at night I think about you. I don't care what you think about. You know what you did to me. I ain't doing that again back in August. You did once and you did twice, but you ain't gonna do me again. That was somebody said. Allegedly. Like, share, and subscribe.